Hello, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be looking at PlayStation Now streaming in 2020. So let's get straight into it. We're going to start with Ape Escape for PS2. We're going to start with a non-demanding game to see how it plays, then we'll go on to a bit more of a demanding game to see if there's any difference in play on the PS2. Then we'll go to the PS3 and go straight into a demanding game like Bioshock. And then I'm thinking progressively it's going to get worse and worse in time, but we're going to go to a racing game on the PS4 to see how that handles. First thing that upsets me is the fact that the right analog stick's not used. You have to manipulate the camera, which is obviously nothing to do with PlayStation Now, but the old style games. What can I say? First impressions of Ape Escape. There's slight freezing when it's being played, and then it tries to catch up with itself, as you can see on the screen. Also, there's a slight delay from touching the analog stick or the action button to what it will do on the screen, but it's very minimal on the PS2, on the Ape Escape game anyway. We might as well catch all the apes. Other than the slight things that we've seen, you know, the skipping, catching up with the game, and the delay in the controller input, everything else is pretty fine. Graphics look great. There's no downgrading quality. It's a good start for PlayStation Now for the PS2 streaming. So let's move on to a more demanding game for PS2. Right, we've now jumped into Red Faction 2. A little bit more of a demanding game than Ape Escape. Already we can see that there's some slight freezing on the cutscene as well. Okay, let's go. Again, it's not bad at all. Straight away, we do have the delayed analog again. What I do have to say though, the main issue is where you can't control how much analog stick to move, which gives you that inability to aim correctly. Okay, so obviously again, pretty similar story, plays pretty well. Analog stick has a little bit delay. There weren't as much freezing in that as that I thought there were going to be. Let's go on to PS3, see how we get on with that. Okay, so here we are with Bioshock streaming PS3 game on PlayStation Now. We've already seen signs of, you know, performance issues where we're currently in a boat, which we obviously we can move around, but as you see, the people sailing the boat, it's freezing every so often, which is really bad considering we're not even playing the game yet. We're just watching, in a sense, a video. So it does not give me much hope going into the game. Again, it's a lot worse this time round. There's a little bit more freezing every few steps you take. The analog stick seems to have a little bit more of a delay in it, and you can't control where to stop. You overshoot it quite a little bit because you're not sure what's happening because of the delay. But let's continue. It might get better, it might get worse. I've noticed the audio hasn't really dropped in quality. The main issue with it is the freezing and the, you know, the delay in the input. Obviously it's unplayable, you can't go around playing this. This is just a very simple walking around. As soon as you start getting enemies coming at you and guns flying everywhere and you're trying to use a gun, you can't aim correctly because, you know, you can't be precise with your shots, then it's never going to work. Anyway, so that's PlayStation 3 Bioshock for PlayStation Now on streaming. To be honest, I am pretty surprised. Quality was very good, sound quality was very good, and there were only a little bit of freezing, and also we got the analog stick delay, which makes it harder for you to be precise, aim, move around. As you imagine, if you're in a car, that'd be hard. But let's move on to PS4 and let's see what that copes like. Okay, for the fourth and final game, we're going to go with a racing game. Like I said before, we're going to go with Dirt 4 for the PS4 to see how that copes with the stream. With the freezing that we've experienced in the PlayStation 2 and 3, I'm assuming that, you know, this could affect you really badly, especially with the delay in the analog sticks. But we'll see. Obviously, I'm open-minded. Okay, so off we go, guys. We've had a little bit of freezing. The slight delay in the analog sticks is not too bad, to be honest, but it's the freezing and the game trying to catch up with itself, which is pretty bad now. Obviously I didn't crash then. It was because of the freezing on the analog sticks, because I am an amazing driver. So let's carry on. You know, the delay sometimes is not bad in the analog sticks. It's a lot better than the PlayStation 3. It's the freezing that affects it pretty badly. No, that's not too bad considering. It is getting slightly worse though, but we'll just keep going around the corner. All this terminology that she keeps telling us with for rally driving, we have no idea. Played that, whoa. So as you saw, the PlayStation 4 version played pretty well as well. We got a little bit of freezing, which we got a little bit of freezing, which got worse over time, and we got the delay in the analog sticks. But to be honest, it weren't too bad considering. Okay. So overall, my conclusion is, for the price, especially if it's on offer, PlayStation Now, it's probably worth its money if you're going to go with the PS4, the PS2 games, as for one, you can download them straight to the hard drive, and you know, you get quite a lot of PS4 games for the price. PS2 games, there's not so many, but again, you can download them onto the hard drive. So if you're a big fan of the older games, or you know, you don't want to go out and buy the expensive discs and pay £30-40 for a title, you're happy to just play the games that are a few year old. I mean, it's definitely worth its money. I mean, currently this month we've got Uncharted Lost Legacy on, which I've played every Uncharted game in the past, and that's the one that I never played, so I've obviously downloaded that onto my console so I can play it. Every so often they keep updating the game catalogue that's currently on, so we've had God of War, the latest one, we've had Uncharted obviously this time round, and we had Last of Us Remastered before that. So it's constantly updating, which is great, putting a bit more focus on PlayStation Now. If you have got a low internet connection or a 4G connection like this one here, I would definitely say if you're wanting to just do it for streaming, I wouldn't recommend. Although what I would say is streaming is inevitably the future. The ease of picking a game and pressing stream now and it being on your screen within a minute, loaded up, ready to play, is perfect. I just don't think the infrastructure is there for it right now, which is why I don't think Stadia has done very well. Let's keep checking on this and let me know, guys, what you think, and I'll see you next time.